Google AI mode, shifting search dynamics in India. Google Search announced the launch of AI mode in India powered by Gemini 2.5 following its launch in the US. According to the Greyhound CIO Pulse 2025, about 72% of Indian digital leaders now prioritize semantic relevance over keyword dominance in their SEO strategy due to AI-native search formats. India, with its mobile-first, bandwidth-sensitive user base, will test whether AI summaries compete with the nuance and trust built through traditional link ecosystems, said Sanchit Gogia, chief analyst and CEO at Greyhound. As quoted in the Hindu BusinessLine, in an article authored by Valerie Sanjiri published on June 25, 2025. Beyond the media quote, our view in full. Pressed for time? You can focus solely on the Greyhound flashpoints that follow. Each one distills the full analysis into a sharp, executive-ready takeaway, combining our official standpoint, validated through Pulse data from ongoing CXO trackers, and grounded in field notes from real-world advisory engagements. Google's AI mode in search launches in India, a test of trust, speed, and semantics. Greyhound Flashpoint, Google's AI mode rollout for search in India, currently limited to English, signals a bold shift from link-based results to AI-generated summaries. According to the Greyhound CIO Pulse 2025, 72% of Indian digital leaders now prioritize semantic relevance over keyword dominance in their SEO strategy, a shift accelerated by AI-native search formats. Yet this change brings a paradox. While users gain faster answers, enterprises risk diminished control over how their information is surfaced and interpreted. India, with its mobile-first, bandwidth-sensitive user base, will test whether AI summaries can match the nuance and trust built through traditional link ecosystems. Greyhound standpoint. According to Greyhound Research, Google's English-only launch of AI mode in India is a high-stakes calibration of utility versus localization. While the underlying Gemini model promises depth and context, the real challenge lies in user trust, especially when AI summaries obfuscate source visibility. Indian users, more so than in Western markets, still value transparency and traceability, particularly in health, finance, and government-related queries. Moreover, enterprises must prepare for a reduced role in traffic capture, as AI-generated snapshots delink search results from source websites. This calls for a fundamental rethink in content architectures, with a growing need for structured, machine-readable data that aligns with generative models. Greyhound Pulse. The Greyhound CIO Pulse 2025 reveals that 63% of Indian CMOs and heads of digital strategy are concerned about declining organic visibility due to generative AI overlays in search. In verticals such as BFSI and pharma, 58% of CIOs flag compliance concerns over AI summaries presenting partial or decontextualized advice. The sentiment is particularly strong among enterprises reliant on long-tail SEO and programmatic content pipelines, where AI summaries risk flattening brand differentiation and nuanced positioning. Despite this, 46% of leaders acknowledge that AI summaries improve user satisfaction in high-volume, low-involvement queries, such as FAQs and generic product comparisons. Greyhound Field Notes. Per a recent Greyhound Field Note from a Tier 1 Indian digital lending firm headquartered in Mumbai, the marketing head noted a significant dip in click-through rates for brand-linked queries post-AI mode trials. Users were receiving financial product summaries directly in search, often stripped of disclaimers and lacking links to the firm's authoritative pages. This triggered urgent conversations between compliance, product, and content teams, resulting in a new structured content schema designed for AI engines. However, the firm struggled with attribution gaps. AI summaries frequently paraphrase their advice without traceable credit. Similar frictions are emerging in edtech and consumer health, where AI-generated content risks misinforming or decontextualizing sensitive guidance. Analyst in Focus, Sanchit Gogia. Sanchit Gogia, or SVG as he is popularly known, is a globally recognized technology analyst, innovation strategist, digital consultant, and board advisor. SVG is the chief analyst, founder and CEO of Greyhound Research, a global, award-winning technology research, advisory, consulting, and education firm. Greyhound Research works closely with global organizations, their CXOs, and the board of directors on technology and digital transformation decisions. SVG is also the founder and CEO of the House of Greyhound, an eclectic venture focusing on interdisciplinary innovation. Copyright policy. All content contained on the Greyhound Research website is protected by copyright law and may not be reproduced, distributed, transmitted, displayed, published, or broadcast without the prior written permission of Greyhound Research or, in the case of third-party materials, the prior written consent of the copyright owner of that content. You may not alter, delete, obscure, or conceal any trademark, copyright, or other notice appearing in any Greyhound Research content. We request our readers not to copy Greyhound Research content and not republish or redistribute them, in whole or partially, via emails or republishing them in any media, including websites, newsletters, or intranets. We understand that you may want to share this content with others, so we've added tools under each content piece that allow you to share the content. If you have any questions, please get in touch with our community relations team at connect@thoffer.com.